Good morning. I've decided to do the Beachbody 3-day refresh. I don't know if any of you have heard of it, but it's basically a cleanse that Beachbody has created with their own shakes and different drinks and stuff. And they tell you what to eat and what to drink and how much to drink and different things like that. So I'm starting that tomorrow. So I decided that today I would start vlogging it because I'm going to prep my body a little bit. So I want the 3 days to begin tomorrow, which is Saturday, because I don't have much going on this weekend. And then by hopefully Monday on the 3rd day or Tuesday, I'll be feeling better. So my goal is to eliminate sugar and junk and processed foods and eat the Trim Healthy Mama way, or at least take their concept and their ideas and some of their recipes and eat healthy. I feel so much better when I'm on that plan and that I eat that way that I just want to get back to it. But I thought, what better way to get a good start than to do a cleanse? So I want to show you. I ordered it from Beachbody and I'll show you what it comes with. When you get it in the mail, it comes in this nice box, this refresh. So it comes like this in a nice box, and it's separated by days for you. So here's day 1, day 2, and day 3. It has everything you need in the box for the drinks. And then it tells you in the guide what you do each day. So I'll go through this in detail when I'm actually doing the cleanse itself, but I've already written everything out and planned everything that I'm going to do and what foods I'm going to eat during the cleanse. Basically, it's a lot of water, a lot of vegetables, their fiber drink, and their shakes. So they have included 1 packet per day of Shakeology in a flavor of your choice. So I chose cafe latte. The Shakeology has protein, fiber, omega-3s, nutrients. Yeah, it has like different nutrients, vitamin C, calcium, iron, sodium, potassium, etc. in the Shakeology. So you drink 1 of these for 1 of the days, and then you drink 2 of their vanilla fresh shakes. Don't know much of the difference, except for this one looks like it has a lot more nutrients in it. And then, so you do 2 of those vanilla freshes and 1 fiber sweep in 1 of the days. So it tells you everything you need to do in the guide. It gives everything you need in the box, except for obviously your fresh fruits and vegetables that you're going to consume. So there's a little bit of planning ahead that needs to be done. I'm excited. I've never done a cleanse like this before, and I know I'm going to feel yucky as my body tries to get rid of junk, but I'm excited to give it a good shot and see how I feel after. And hopefully that gives me a good head start into eating the correct way. Google says before a cleanse, you're supposed to not have any sugar, no dairy, no meat, no caffeine, no processed food. You're supposed to drink warm water with lemon to stay hydrated, and prepare your mind and exercise. So I'm going to do probably a walk today and do just some focusing and trying to get my mind in the right spot so that I can succeed. I have a really bad addiction to sugar, and it's really difficult for me to break it. I did it successfully for a while at one point, and then of course jumped right back on the wagon there. So I am excited, I'm nervous, I'm probably going to feel yucky, but I'm going to vlog along the way so that you guys can see how it goes for me and decide if this is something you want to do for yourself. I love Beachbody's workouts. I'm paying for their annual membership so that I can get access to all their workouts. I really love the variety, all of the benefits, and so I thought, why not try their 3-day refresh. They do have a 21-day one also, which includes a lot of the packets of shakes and stuff as well, and teaches you how to basically form a habit by doing it for 3 weeks. So maybe that's something I'll do at some point, but this was a little bit of an investment for me. Can't remember how much I paid for this, like $60 or something maybe. And I'm excited to try it their way, flush my body out, try their shakes, and get more veggies into my system. I really need to do better about eating healthier and lots more veggies. So stay tuned. Today I'm going to show you what I'm going to eat so that I can kind of prep my body for tomorrow, and then I'll take you along the journey and the different steps that I'm taking to do the refresh, and we'll see what happens. Thanks for watching. Hey guys, so I'm just gonna do a quick update. I'm trying to be quiet because it's late and my kids are trying to sleep. So today is still the 15th. It's the end of the prep day that I was doing. So I did really well today, sticking to the plan. I was really good and didn't eat dairy, sugar, meat, processed foods. I can actually feel that it would benefit me to do another day or two of the prepping, but I'm still going to stick with my plan and start the cleanse tomorrow. So I do have to take my son to his basketball game, but other than that, I don't think there's much going on, and I do want to go to the store for a couple more things. Well, I did get a headache about halfway through the day. My body really wanted coffee or sugar or something, but I did not give in. So, that's all for today, and I'm going to head to bed, and I will see you in a little bit. Day one of my 3-day refresh by Beachbody. Feeling a little bit headachy from yesterday's prep, but that's to be expected because I really didn't eat much of anything, and I didn't eat any junk. So it's actually not really that bad. It's pretty good. I got the cafe latte flavor, and when you order the box, you can choose which flavor you want. And then you can also choose the whey or the vegan option. And so I chose vegan just to give my body the best chance of digestion as possible. So I'm going to go ahead and consume this. It says to consume it within 30 minutes once you blend it. And then I'm supposed to add a serving of fruit. So I'm going to go prepare that and eat the fruit. And then I have to Jacob in an hour to his basketball game. So before I do that, I'm going to prepare some tea. So it says an hour plus after drinking the shake, you're supposed to drink 8 ounces of unsweetened green or herbal tea. So I'm gonna find which one I want to make and prepare that before I leave so I can drink it along the way and then still stay on target. So I'll check back in here soon and let you know how I'm doing and what I'm feeling, and also what, as I go along, what I'm supposed to do next. So let me get to drinking this and I'll check in later. All right, so it is 11:30 on the first day, and I just got back from Jacob's basketball game. I drank my green tea during the game, and when I finished it, it was 10:40. So at 11:40, I'm gonna do my fiber sweep, and it says, this is my fiber sweep, and it says to mix it with 1.5 cups of very cold water and consume promptly, because I guess it gets really thick if you don't drink it right away. So this has psyllium flakes and flaxseed powder. So it's supposed to kind of gently clean you out and also give you enough fiber to keep you not feeling super hungry while you're waiting for your next meal, which is not really a meal. But I'm trying to stay on target with the clock so that I can get everything in for the whole day. And also, I'm feeling hungry, not a big shocker there. And so I want to be able to get everything into my body that they allow me to. So in just a few minutes, I'm gonna mix up my fiber sweep and I'll let you know how it tastes. I'm kind of nervous about the name. Doesn't really sound good, fiber sweep. Down the hatch. Tastes a little bit lemony. And kind of like, I can kind of taste the flaxseed, a little bit grainy. But mostly it has a little bit of a lemon hint to it. And it says drink it quick because it'll thicken up too much if you just wait. So here we go. And I want to eat lunch soon, so I got to get this down so that I can wait an hour before I eat lunch. So wish me luck. All right, it is an hour later after my fiber drink, and it's time for my lunch. So for lunch, I'm going to have a Vanilla Fresh packet. So this is going to be my lunch mixed with 1¼ cups of water, and you can have a serving of fruit. So I'm going to actually blend my fruit serving into the shake for the lunch. Then I'm supposed to add a serving of vegetable and a serving of a healthy fat. So I have chosen strawberries as my fruit. You can have 12 medium, 3/4 cup of cauliflower, and 1.5 teaspoons of unsweetened almond butter. So those are going to be my selections for lunch today. I'm going to get going on blending this shake, and then I'm going to play some Monopoly with Lauren. Hi, Lauren.
Hi.
It's 4 o'clock on day 1. I enjoyed my lunch. It was quite satisfying but wore off really quickly. And now it is time for my afternoon snack, and that is supposed to be at least an hour after lunch, which it is. You get 1 serving of vegetable and 1 serving healthy fat or a raw juice. So I decided to make a raw juice out of from my parents' juicer. I had to borrow, And I decided to make their recipe for the Zing Juice, which has a 2/3 cup sliced raw green apple, 1 small raw carrot, 2 medium raw celery stalks, and 2 slices of raw ginger. And so I made my little juice out of that, which is this big. There's only that much juice in it. And I'm going to have, for my vegetable, I'm going to have 2 medium celery stalks. So I'm going to get to eating that because I'm super hungry and I'm starting to feel it now. So far, nothing more than a dull headache and just hunger, so hopefully nothing worse than that happens, but I imagine tonight might be kind of rough because I'm used to snacking at night. So I'm gonna get drinking this juice and eating my veggies. Okay, still day 1, it is dinner time. I have chosen for my dinner from their dinner recipes to have steamed vegetables, which consists of broccoli, cauliflower, and carrot, tossed with a 1/2 teaspoon of coconut oil and a 1/4 teaspoon of mineral salt. I get to have 1 cup of organic vegetable broth, so I am choosing to have that. That is an optional item, but I am going to have that just for extra nutrients, and I'm really hungry, so I'm going to take whatever I can get. And then another vanilla fresh shake is going to be the last item of dinner. And this time you're not allowed to mix any fruit in it, so I'm just going to have it just with water, blend it in my blender, and have that as my drink. And so far I'm feeling fine, just a dull headache still and hunger is really all I'm feeling. I'm not feeling anything else. I imagine, as I said earlier, that tonight will be a little bit rough just because I'm used to snacking on popcorn and cereal and whatever else. So we'll see how it goes, but so far I have felt better today than I expected to, and I'm really hoping that tonight I sleep well and don't, just a minute, mommy's talking, and don't wake up with a headache, because usually that happens to me when I'm trying to not eat something in particular that's bad for me. So we'll see, but so far so good. Is day 2 of the 3-day refresh. I slept really well last night, except for a couple of interruptions from the cat, but I do feel like I could sleep another few hours, but I did get a good amount of sleep, and I just feel like maybe that's just a response that my body has from the way I ate yesterday, that maybe I was getting some really good rest, and it wasn't that I was under rested, it just was a really good rest, and maybe I just need a little bit more. But I do also think I might be tired from the toxins being released, but I'm excited to tackle another day. I don't feel super hungry like I thought I would this morning. I just feel like regular hungry. So I'm gonna start off with my water, which I already drank, 8 to 12 ounces, and the breakfast within an hour of waking is the same Shakeology shake, which is the cafe latte flavor blended with ice and water, and a 3/4 cup of raspberries this morning. And so I'm gonna get to eating that, and I feel good. I don't have a headache, and I'm hoping that I continue to feel good throughout the day, and I will report back. So we are going to church, so I have to plan ahead. 10 o'clock, I'm gonna have my green tea, which I have steeping right now, and that will likely be in the car on the way to church because we leave at about 10 o'clock. Say hi.
How we do it to church?
Yep. And then I'm bringing my water because I always need to have water, and I have a goal of 64 ounces for the day. And then I'm bringing a cup and a half of cold water in my Yeti so that I can mix my Fiber Sweet packet into that at 11, or like an hour after I finish my tea, I guess, so 11:30ish. So basically, right after I get out of church, I'm probably gonna mix this into the cold water and then chug it because it says to drink it promptly. And then an hour after that, I get to have my lunch. So I'm still feeling really good, no headache. I feel really good after the breakfast. I don't have any like hunger pangs or anything. So I'm doing really well. I'm very surprised, pleasantly surprised. And I hope it continues this way because I feel like I have energy, I'm not bloated, I feel like good except for being tired, which I would expect just goes with the territory. So I'm excited. Hopefully the rest of the day goes smoothly, but it's hard to plan ahead when you're not just sitting at home doing this refresh. But hopefully after church, when we get back, I can rest a little bit and get caught back up on everything. But I'm planned ahead, I'm doing good. Now I have to go get the toddler dressed and ready for church, and I'll check in with you later. All right, so we are back home from church. I have drank my tea, drank my Fiber Sweet drink, and now it is an hour later and I'm gonna have my lunch. So I've chosen, with the vanilla fresh shake that I'm supposed to drink, I've blended in a half cup of mango, and I get 2 tablespoons of mashed avocado and 10 sugar snap pea pods. I am supposed to have snow pea pods, but I don't have snow peas. I'm assuming they're very similar, but I chose the sugar snap peas. And so this is gonna be my lunch. I am really hungry, no headache, but just really, really hungry. So I'm gonna go ahead and eat and chugging away, doing well. Good evening. It is dinner time on day 2, and I'm feeling still really good, just very hungry. I'm finding when it's time for my little meals, I am very, very ready. So as you could see, I just cooked my dinner while I was recording. So I have the sauteed green beans, carrots, and bell pepper in a little bit of olive oil, vegetable broth, ginger, and garlic. I have warm vegetable broth, 1 cup. That is organic and it's optional, and I'm choosing to do it for this refresh. And I have 1 vanilla fresh shake blended with ice and a little bit of caramel extract. That is the last thing I get to eat, and then the final thing that I get to drink, herbal tea. So I will check back in with you tomorrow for my final day of the refresh. I'm really excited to get this done correctly and thoroughly and completed so I can move on to eating healthy. And then I might make another video in the next week or 2 as I get into my routine of eating Trim Healthy Mama way, so that I can show you guys what I'm eating and what kind of habits I've developed. I am probably going to treat myself every once in a while with something of my favorite, but I'm trying to get myself away from the habits that I've formed. in like sitting and eating a whole can of Lay's chips, something like that. So yeah, I'm excited. I will check in tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Today is day 3 of the 3-day refresh. I just made my breakfast. I already had my glass of water when I first woke up. I'm still feeling good. I feel a little bit hungry. I dropped a little bit more weight, but no headache. Slight body aches this morning from don't know what, but hopefully that's nothing. And then it kind of went away as soon as I stood up and started walking around. So I'm not sure if that's related to the like detoxing, but that's really the only thing, just hungry. So let's tackle the day. Hubby and I just ran some errands together and got back late after lunch. So I'm pretty hungry. I almost didn't make it through that Walmart line. Felt pretty like weak and lightheaded, but it had been way too long since I had eaten. I needed to get back. So if you all are going to think about doing this refresh, I just recommend planning it around like when you're going to be home a lot, so that you're not out and about. It's just kind of impossible to do when you're out and about. But so we got back and I decided to have as my healthy fat, I'm having some hummus. So I get 2 tablespoons of hummus and a cup of sliced cucumber. So I'm having that. I had these mini cucumbers, so I just sliced up 2, and that was about a cup. And then I've got my vanilla fresh shake, and it has 2/3 cup of cherries blended into it with a cup and a quarter of water. So that is my lunch. I'm gonna eat this and then help put the groceries away. Okay, so you guys saw me make my Zing Juice. It's my juice shot. Apple, carrot, celery, and ginger. And then for my vegetable for the snack is a half a large carrot. So that is going to be my snack. It is 3 o'clock on day 3. I'm trying to catch up on my water since we were running errands. So I'm almost caught up with that. I'm gonna have my snack, and then in an hour I'm gonna go to the chiropractor. And when I get back, I should be able to drink my afternoon tea and figure out my dinner. Doing good, still no headache, and just feeling hungry. All right, so I have my dinner ready to go. I'm actually having the exact same dinner I had last night because it tasted so good. The first dinner, which was steamed veggies, like steamed broccoli, cauliflower, and something. That was really, really good the first night. But the second night, which was last night, I had this sauteed vegetables in ginger and garlic, and that one was way better. So I made the same thing again. I have my cup of vegetable broth. It is just a coincidence or irony that the vegetable broth is in a Hershey's mug. And I have my vanilla fresh shake with caramel extract. So this will be my final meal of the entire cleanse. Still feeling good, no headache, no other symptoms other than some bloating, and I think that's from the vegetables, as well as just hunger. So I'm excited to be done. I'm excited to start tomorrow by eating real food. and I'm gonna try and stay on the wagon of healthy eating as long as I can. And so I will post the link down below of the 3-day refresh or where to order it. And I will talk a little bit about it in the description, as well as I might share some of my symptoms that I was having that indicated to me that I needed some kind of cleanse or just like a fresh start. And so I decided, since this came across my Instagram feed and I have done a lot of the Beachbody workouts, I decided to give it a try. So I really recommend it. I was feeling satisfied as far as nutrients throughout the whole 3 days. They do give you about 900 calories for each day. So it's not like you're starving and fasting, but you are definitely feeling some of the cleaning out just from all of the liquids you drink and the healthy foods, and no gluten, no processed foods, etc. It just is giving your body just a refresh. That's a perfect word for it. So I'm gonna get to eating my dinner, and I thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any questions, please comment below and I'd be happy to answer them. And in the meantime, I hope you guys try this refresh. If you're worried about it or you think that you're kind of iffy on it, definitely check with your doctor. I am not a doctor. I just decided to go for this myself, and that is my personal preference, but I do recommend it if you feel like you can go for it. I thought it was very pleasant and better than I expected, and I really enjoy the taste of their shakes. So yeah. So that's it. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video about the Beachbody 3-day refresh.